Hey everyone, this is Steven here, back at it again with another video. In today's video, we go over the top 10 Pokemon cards you can buy right now for under $30. But before we get into that, if you enjoy this type of content and would like to see more in the future, please feel free to hit the like button and also subscribe. So now that we got that out of the way, we can get into the actual video here. And the main goal and purpose of this video is to try to help us identify some Pokemon cards that are around that $30 price point. I've made similar videos to this for the MLB, NFL, and then also NBA sports cards around $30, so please feel free to check those out. But for this one, we're solely going to be focused on Pokemon cards. And I'm not trying to tell you to go and buy these cards or sell these cards. I'm just here to try to help us identify some cards around that $30 price point. But with that being said, we can get into the video here. I typically use Market Movers, which is the app that I use to look at some charts and graphs of some sports cards and also find some pricing on specific cards. However, they don't have Pokemon cards, so for this video, I'm going to use good old eBay, Feebay, whatever you want to call it, but I am going to be using eBay for this. I'm going to be looking at recently sold Pokemon cards and also cards that are currently listed for under $30. And the majority of this list is vintage Pokemon, so we're going to be looking at cards from 1996 and then also 1999. But the bulk of these cards are going to be vintage Pokemon cards. And another thing I did want to mention on eBay is I did try to exclude any anomalies. So there were some sales that sold for around $1 or 99 cents, stuff like that. I did want to exclude those sales because they seem like more of anomalies. So I did try to eliminate some of the anomalies. With that being said, we can get into the video here. We're starting off the list with one of the big three here, and this is Blastoise, and this is his 1999 base set holo. And as you can see here, this is a pretty good looking card. But this card recently sold for $20 with about $4 in shipping, so still under that $30 price point. And this card was definitely on the lower end of the sales. However, there are some more Blastoise 1999 base set holos out there for around $30, but it is very dependent on the condition of the card. So obviously, the better condition cards are going to be more expensive, and then some of the more worn down cards are going to be cheaper. But currently, you can find some of these cards for around $30, which I think is pretty cool because this was always one of my favorite cards growing up. So I think it's pretty cool to be able to pick up one of these, regardless of the condition, for around $30. Now we can go to the next Pokemon here, and this is Dragonite, and I picked a PSA graded card here, but this is a pretty bad picture with the light there, but this is the 1999 Pokemon Fossil, and this is a Dragonite holo, as you can see by the picture there, but this one is PSA graded in a 6, so pretty good looking card, pretty popular Pokemon, but this one sold for $27 in a PSA 6, and this sold on July 18th, so this is pretty recent, as today is July 24th. So about 6 days ago, this sold for $27. So if you're looking for any Dragonite 1999 fossil Pokemon cards, you can pick these up in a PSA 6 for around $30, or you can also get some raw Dragonite cards for also around $30. But again, that just depends on the condition of the card. So there still are some Dragonite cards out there for around $30. The next Pokemon on the list is another fan favorite, but this is Mewtwo. And this one is actually an SGC 7. So pretty good grade, near mint, SGC, and here's the card here. This is a holographic, so pretty good looking card for Mewtwo here. And this card sold for $33. So this is a little bit on the higher end. I did want to include this because this is an SGC 7, so a higher grade, and this is also a very popular Pokemon. But I did want to just highlight that you can pick this card up for a little over $30, but then you can also get the raw cards for well under $30, just depending on the grade. But there is still some availability on Mewtwo for around that $30 price point. So if you are interested in Mewtwo, and wow, it looks like he's 6'7". If you can see there in the length, he's a pretty tall Pokemon. I didn't realize he's such a beast. 6'7", 270, so that's a solid tight end right there, offensive lineman, or maybe even NBA player, but he is pretty tall. So if you wanted to pick up Mewtwo, feel free to go check him out. And then the next Pokemon here is an extremely popular Pokemon, but this is Charizard. I unfortunately was not able to get the 1999 base set Charizard on there, and that's kind of the iconic picture of Charizard. But I was able to find this dark Charizard here, and this is 1999 Team Rocket. And as you see, this is a pretty iconic card from back in the day. I definitely remember having this card, but this is the Dark Charizard. As you see, he's glaring back at us right there, but this is a pretty cool card. He's 5'7", so shorter than Mewtwo, 5'7", 200 pounds. But this card you can get for around $30, and this is raw, so just depending on the condition of the card, you can get this for around that $30 price point. But I do think it's pretty cool to get a older Charizard for around that $30 price point, as we know some of the better condition first edition Charizards are selling for over $1 million, so it is kind of cool to be able to pick up some of these cards that aren't in the best condition, but still around that $30 price point for such an iconic Pokemon. But with that being said, we can get to another Pokemon here, and this is another one of the big three, but this is Big Venusaur here. This is the 1996 Japanese Pokemon set, and this one is Venusaur here. And this card recently sold for about $28, and this card you can also get under $30 raw, just depending on the condition. But I thought that this was a pretty cool card to add to the list because it is one of the big three. This is a holographic card here, so that's always nice to have a nice shiny card. But you can still pick these up for under $30, so I think that's pretty cool to have a 1996, an older Pokemon card of one of the big three for under $30. The next Pokemon on the list is Big Snorlax here, and this is the card here. Another really tall guy, so this guy's 6'11" and weighs over 1,000 pounds, so this is a freaking bear here. But you can currently pick up this card for around $30, and this is his 1999 Jungle Set Pokemon card, as you see by the jungle logo there on the right, by his height and weight. But this card is currently going for about $30 raw, and again, you can get this for cheaper than over $30. It just depends on the condition of the card, but you can still get these cards for around $30. And then the next Pokemon is probably the face of Pokemon and one of the most popular Pokemon out there, and this is Pikachu. See by the picture there, he's a happy little guy. But this one is a CGC 7, so a pretty decent grade there. And this card recently sold for $21, and this is the 1999 Pokemon Jungle Pikachu. And this one is, again, graded in a CGC 7, which is excellent to near mint condition. And this one you can get for under $30. And again, raw, you can pick this up for under $30. It just depends on the condition of the card. But if you're looking for some Pikachu cards, feel free to check out this one, because it is currently under that $30 price point. And then the next Pokemon on the list is Zapdos, so one of the legendary birds here, and this card is the 1999 base set unlimited Zapdos, as you can see here by the picture. But this card currently sold for under $23 with $4 in shipping. So again, this is similar to a lot of the other cards on the list. This one is going to be dependent on the condition of the raw card, so you can get these for more expensive for the better condition cards, but also cheaper for some of the more worn down cards. But you still can pick these up for under $30, just depending on the condition that you're looking for. So if you do want to add some Zapdos to the collection, you can still get these for around $30, and this one is also a holographic. And then the next card on the list is this Alakazam. So this one is another pretty popular Pokemon here, shorter guy, 4'11", 106 pounds, so he's a little guy. But Alakazam is a very popular Pokemon, but this is his 1999, and this one is base set unlimited holo. And this one you can currently get for around $25, and again, this just depends on the condition of the card. You can get it for more or less depending on the condition, but you can currently get this card for $30, so if you're looking for some Alakazam, please feel free to check out his 1999 base set unlimited holo, because you can currently get those for around $30. And then the last card on the list, I wanted to bring in another Charizard because he is a fan favorite, so I wanted to include another one, but this is the 1999 top Charizard, as you see there. And this one is currently selling, so you can actually pick this one up for $20. This one hasn't sold, it's currently up there for $20, but this is another Pokemon card, and Topps isn't the most popular or known for Pokemon, but I do think it's kind of cool to be able to add a Charizard, and this is also Topps company made this, so I think that that's pretty cool. But you can currently get this card for $20, so again, this is where you can pick up a very iconic and popular Pokemon for well under that $30 price point. Even if it is an off-brand for Pokemon, it is still a pretty cool card to add to the collection, and it is still from 1999, so it's more of a vintage Pokemon card. But with that being said, that concludes today's list. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video and found it somewhat informative. If you did, please feel free to hit the like button and also subscribe. Thanks, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.